All right, let's talk about something that's on pretty much every parent's and educator's mind right now. In a world that is just being completely reshaped by artificial intelligence, how in the world do we get our kids ready for a future that, if we're being honest, we can barely even imagine ourselves? Let's dive in.
I mean, think about it. AI is moving so incredibly fast. The skills that got our generation to where we are today, they might not be the ones that the next generation needs to thrive. And this has, kicked off this huge, important conversation about what we should really be focusing on in education.
And yeah, this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? When a machine can give you basically any piece of information in a split second, what's the point of education anymore? What skills suddenly become way, way more valuable?
Well, what's interesting is that experts are pointing not so much to specific subjects, but to a set of really deeply human skills. We're talking about things like resilience, the ability to bounce back, adaptability, being able to pivot, a high rate of learning, so learning how to learn quickly, and of course, creativity. And yeah, you've also got to be comfortable and familiar with using these new AI tools. These are the things that are really going to set humans apart.
Okay, so that's the big picture idea. But what does this actually look like down on the ground? In our homes, in our classrooms? Well, it often kicks off with a simple and pretty worried question. This is a real quote from one parent talking to another. And you can totally get where it's coming from. It's a genuine fear, right? If we just let AI into the classroom, are we basically letting it do our kids' thinking for them? It's that natural desire to protect the way we learned. And this really shows the two paths, like a fork in the road. On one side, you've got that instinct to just avoid it, to stick with what we know. But on the other side, there's this really powerful argument for adapting to it wisely, for seeing AI not as a replacement for thinking, but as this incredible tool that can actually help us spot and support a child's unique learning challenges.
And this brings us to a really fundamental shift in perspective. What if we stop seeing AI as just an answer machine, an encyclopedia? And what if we started seeing it as a partner in the thinking process itself, a tool to build skills, not just spit out answers?
So here it is. This is the big aha moment. The new goal isn't to compete with AI at its own game, like memorizing facts. That's a losing battle. The real goal is to double down on developing those uniquely human skills that AI just can't replicate. We're talking about judgment, creativity, and deep critical thinking. I mean, this just says it all, doesn't it? An AI can generate text, sure. It can process a ton of data. It can even write a pretty decent first draft. But a human has to have the spark of the idea, the judgment to pick the best direction, and the reasoning to build a case that's actually compelling. That's where the real magic happens. Okay, so that's the why. That's the theory. But what about the how? How do you actually do this? Well, let's walk through a really practical 4-step process that shows how you can use AI to spark and strengthen a child's own independent thinking. So here's the roadmap. It starts with a brainstorm, guided by an AI. Then that gets turned into a visual plan. After that comes the most important step, independent writing. And finally, it all wraps up with AI-driven feedback. Let's break each of these down. Okay, step 1. The AI here acts like a creative coach, not a know-it-all. The child just talks out their ideas with an AI avatar, and the AI's job is to ask these smart, guiding questions. It never, ever writes content for them. The whole point is to spark their own curiosity and help them learn to sift through their ideas and pick the best ones. Now for step 2. This part's really cool. The AI takes that whole conversation and turns it into a visual mind map. This is huge because it helps the child literally see the structure of their own thoughts. It's not a template or a model answer. It's a mirror reflecting their own brainstorming. And it's teaching them how to plan and connect ideas logically. And right here, this is the most critical step of all. Now the child writes completely on their own. The AI is out of the picture. They use their mind map as a guide, but they are the ones using judgment. They make the decisions about what to include, and they have to practice reasoning by explaining everything in their own voice. This is 100% human. And finally, step 4. The student gets feedback. But this isn't your typical red pen, you missed a comma here kind of feedback. The AI gives instant, encouraging, and constructive feedback that's focused on their thinking process. It points out what they did well and clearly identifies what they could work on next, which teaches those vital skills of evaluation and reflection. So I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but how do we actually know it's working? And that's a fair question. This is where we shift from the process to the proof, by actually measuring the skills we've decided truly matter.
So instead of just an A or a B on a paper, this approach uses something called the Independent Thinking Index. It's designed specifically to measure how well a child is building up those core human skills we keep talking about. Thinking for themselves, making good decisions, and creating their own meaning from information. And here's what that can actually look like. It's a really clear, simple snapshot that shows you how a child is progressing in different areas, from their creativity all the way to their confidence. So as a parent, you get this really tangible insight into where your child is soaring and maybe where they could use a little more support.
So when you put it all together, what you're really doing is equipping kids with what you could totally call superpowers for the AI age. They can use AI to boost their creativity, they build real, lasting confidence from positive feedback, and they actually have fun with it because it's interactive.
And so this all brings us back to that big central idea. In a world where any answer is literally just a query away, maybe the single most valuable skill we can teach our kids is how to ask the right questions. Because the future, it really does belong to the curious, the creative, and the critical thinkers.